Well, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Stitches and Jacks. My name is Karen and I'm taking part in the collective Deck the Halls collab. I'll put the hashtag on the bottom of the screen. Well, welcome to all of you. So pull up a chair, help yourself to a drink, whatever is your tipple of choice. It is 20 to 3 in the afternoon here, but whenever you're watching this, have whatever you would like. Make yourself comfy. Oh, forgive me if I don't look my most youthful self. I'm giggling because we had the grandchildren Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, so I say welcome to everybody, and you're all welcome, whether you want to pop in, whether you want to stay, whether you want to pop back, or whether you never want to come again. Might not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. Thank you for just stopping by. Yeah, my name is Karen. I live in the northwest of England with my husband. We have 3 children between us. I have 2 darling daughters and I have a darling stepson with their partners and all their children. So I think we're up to 5. Yeah, 5 beautiful granny babies. So it's summer holidays here in England. We tend to have summer holidays from end of September. Here I go. The end of July, right the way through to September. So I missed out the first week because they were on away on holiday. I know. But we had the 2 youngest boys, which was a real treat. So this week we've had the 2 elder boys on the Wednesday plus the Thursday, and we've had the 2 younger boys as well. So we were 4 on Thursday. We didn't have little Miss because she'd got a chest infection, bless her. So, so Mum kept her at home and stayed at home. She's recovering from tonsillitis, so, I'm like, stay away. Keep your germs in your house. And then to top it all, my car had to be serviced on Tuesday, and they left it to 3:30 in the afternoon to let us know that I couldn't have my car back. And we were, stuck in Liverpool. That's where we take our cars to be serviced. My husband was having his done at the same time. And I hear you say, what madness. I know, but we thought we would kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but it backfired. So, what a weird feeling that is when you're used to having a car, having the use of a car, being able to drive, and you can't. You have no car, you can't drive. And I had to stay in. I'd got things planned that we were going to do with the children. They were all fine. It was me that was a bit... You know what it's like. So I had to, arrange for them to be picked up. Benjamin's Nana kindly offered to come and get them and take them back. So she did a big round trip. Bless her. So I was very grateful for that. Fred didn't want to go home. He was like, I'm not going. I was like, love, you got to go. I've got to go get my car. So they all went off. And then we had to go into Liverpool, come back. What a performance. What performance. But it's back now. And I can go about my normal activities. Oh my word, 4 minutes, all this waffling. So I stumbled across Terry at Yarn Joy. I'm currently making the same Christmas blanket as she is. And I saw all this wonderful Christmas decorations, whether they're going to be ornaments to go on your tree, whether they're going to be around your house, whether they're going to be for a gift, whether they go on the table. So I thought, oh yes, please, give me some of that. And I think it is Terry from Yarn Joy podcast, Kim from the Crafty Nomad podcast, and also Chris Loves to Crochet are working out of this book. This is what really spurred me on. I haven't made anything from that yet. So I have been working out of this book. So this is Ricorumi, and I have made the gingerbread man. I've made 2. Oh no, my snowman has just, or my snow person has just fallen off. So I've made 2. One was for Fred and one was for Benjamin. They're both crackers on the gingerbread man. So they came this week and I just said, can I just borrow these just to show them on the video, and then I'll give them back to you. And they were just so funny, the boys. They were really funny. Like looking at their gingerbread man and then looking at the other one's gingerbread man and then really comparing them, and then, oh, that's really coming out, and then and then looking at the other ones. So they are slightly different, I think. Yeah, slightly different in size. So Fred's is the first one, that's smaller. So I think I must have missed a couple of rows out. I don't know. Or perhaps my tension is looser on those. This eye seems to be coming out for some reason. So yeah, they were really funny with them. So I might see if I could ask them to come on camera and see if they'd talk about their gingerbread men. That'd be quite funny. So I've made the 2 gingerbread man and I've made my snow person. So bear with me while I go and retrieve it from the floor. Right. So this is my snow person. Ta-da! So these are the 3 decorations I've made so far, and I think I'm going to have to get some more gingerbread man yarn. Look at those. Oh my word. They're cute, aren't they? Really cute. And I've made these out of the, is she going to stay? The Ricorumi yarn by Rico. I think I was all excited last week because I was going to have a crack at making the angel on the front. So I did ask if you would help me choose, because I wasn't sure whether to choose the pink colourway or the green. And it was overall vote for the pink. So I have made her, and she was quite labour intensive. That's all right? Yes, I think so. So here she is. Let me just make sure I've got her in all her glory. I've got one piece. Oh, you can see it. I thought it was out of camera shot. Here she is, look. Oh my word, look how beautiful she is. This is a nightmare to work with. One of my viewers said to me, "Oh, I've used this and I knitted with it and it was a nightmare. Let me know how you get on with crocheting." It's a nightmare. In the sense, I think it's like the consistency of it. It is like working with tinsel. So I had to, where I sit, we've got a corner couch and I have got a very, I've got a lamp. So I had that on to work with it in the evening, but I needed to go in my office and work under my magnifying light. I think for the overall effect it was very nice. I don't think it's something I would choose to, but I mean, if you want a bit of glitter, I suppose most of the glittery things are going to be the same. But she's so beautiful. I don't think the face is too bad. Oh, look at her boots. Yeah. It was harder to work on the dress here and her feet. I think on her feet it was a bit more difficult, but I think that was because I was just getting used to using the yarn. And I don't think I've definitely not crocheted with anything like this or worked with anything like this. Yeah. So I'm very pleased that I had made the Toff Dolls prior to this, because it's like anything, any craft, that you start off, don't you, and you pick up these little skills. I think you don't really appreciate your skill set or what you've actually got in your toolbox until you have to use something else. the leaflet that I had, I think is really for an intermediate, because they had instructions like, it was more the sewing up. The actual pattern following it was fine, but they would have things like the hair you had to make in separate pieces, and then the instructions are pin all onto head and sew in place. I'm like, okay, well, how do I do that? I tried to just do it I tried to do it as a big string, and then try and wrap it round. I pinned it and tried to sew, and that was too bulky. And then I tried to put my hook into a head and try and do it individually. Yeah, that didn't quite work. She was a bit like, argh. So I did them individually, and so I had two ends. So I had to sew the end into the ringlet, and then use the other end to sew it in. And then the wings, that was the other thing. So you made your wing. I can't tell you how to make that, but you make your wing, and then the instructions are sew onto the back of the angel, and that's it. I was like, all right, okay. But I think, yeah, I think I've executed it well, quite well. You know, I'm always worried that I would sound big-headed, but I've never made anything like this before, and they're fiddly. In a sense, they're not difficult, they're just fiddly. So I've done her hair. Her wings, I'm not 100% sure that I've got them in the right place, but I think she looks cool. So you do her leg separate, you do a head and a body separate, and sew them together. Then you do like her arms and a dress, and then this is different, her collar, that's a separate piece as well. And then you have her wings, and then you have her halo. So yeah, I'm really pleased with her. Oh, I think there might be an end there. Don't say you can see it. Look. I think I would prefer them up a bit more, but I've kind of done it as a pattern. So what do you think? My word. So I was thinking, oh, well, I've made the boys a gingerbread man. Perhaps I'll give this to Bonnie to play with. But she's got safety eyes. So maybe she can go on my daughter's tree or go on a tree somewhere. But she's really cute, isn't she? The ringlets, yeah, they were a lot of fun to make. Apart from the fact that I read the pattern wrong. I thought I had to make 10. So I've done a couple of those dolls before. They're up there. That's what I'm looking at up there. And I said, my daughter came over and I said to her, yeah, I think it's wrong in the pattern. It says 10, but I'm going to do 15. And I did 15. I said, still doesn't look as if there's enough. And she still let me read it. And she said, Mum, it said, you wait 25. I was like, where? She was there. So it always helps to have an extra pair of eyes. So, look at that. Right, now I've got to see if I can hold them without knocking everything off. Oh, wow, oh, look. Well, I feel like I'm a bit like Jeanette, Crafty Clegs. Hey, she's the queen of amigurumi. A bit of Dawn. Oh, wow. Oh, well, oh, look. I can see why these are so addictive. Yeah, look at those. So I don't think I've got enough to make another gingerbread man. So I need to go get some more yarn. Need to go get some more yarn. So I'll have to go to a yarn shop. Oh, my word. Yeah. Oh, this is my little family. My little Christmas family. Yes, I'm very happy. Very happy. I'll have to give the snowman to my mum, though. And give the boys back. Yes, I'll see perhaps if I can interview them about the gingerbread man. That might be quite sweet. My word, yeah. Oh, my word, she's so lovely. Yeah, she's really lovely. And the hair took practically a whole ball. I forgot. Just bear with me. I've got my little tray, which I found really useful to keep everything in. It's only like a little basket thing from IKEA. But I felt it was quite professional. Oh my word. That tray was clear last night. You ever done this? And there's one ringlet. Oh my word. Have you got a ball patch, lovey? And that's all I had left out of the ball. So that was good. And that was out of, I got the dress and the wings out of one ball, and that's 25 grams. So I'm very happy with my little family. Well, that's all going to fall over now. Right. So I would like to have a go at making these baubles. I've been to a yarn shop and they don't have the pastel beads that go with these, or the ball. So if anybody knows where you can order these from, please let me know, because I'd like to have a go. I think they might go for my daughter's Christmas tree, and I do try and buy her like a really nice decoration once a year, or you know, if I go somewhere that's sort of different or something. So, but yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that or not, because that'll depend on materials, but I really want to start on this. So I'm going to have a go at making Mary, I think. But I quite like Mary in blue. So I need to look through my cotton. So I've got the confidence now to go and have a look. I've got a little bit of cotton. So to go and have a look and see if I could do Mary for next week. I've got no eyes though. Oh, yeah, I've got no eyes left, because I bought, they come in packs of 4. So I've used 4 on the gingerbread man, and 2 on the snowman, and 2 on the angel. So that's 8. Right, I need to get some eyes as well. But aren't they lovely? Really, really lovely. So I quite like to do these. But whether I'll get these all, I don't think I'll get 3 done in before I can come back next week. But I'll see if I can do Mary, and that will, you know, give me another string to my crochet bow. Yes. Oh my word. I was just having a look for my free pattern, just to give you a suggestion. Oh, I've loved it. I've loved it. So go and have a look at all the other ladies. And as far as I know, the ones that I've seen, I've only seen the ladies. If you know different, let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and let me know if you're joining in Christmas in July and what you're making. Maybe it might not even be something like Christmas themed, but it might be a Christmas jumper, or you know, like a present to give to somebody at Christmas. Make a start on a Christmas knitting, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that underestimates my time, how long it's going to take. So I shared with you. Well, it is the same lady, isn't it? Yeah, Thread Yarns. Yes, I showed you these. I want to have a go at making one of these as well. These gnomes, which are free, and it's a really comprehensive pattern. Father Christmas, and look at him! Isn't he a cutie? Oh, let's hide my face. So he's on the page as well. That's free. Excuse me, the site is amazing, absolutely amazing. And then I've got all my Christmas patterns here. Now I'm assuming that these are all free. I haven't checked, but if you have a look, we've got the gnomes at the back, we've got Father Christmas. So I'm just assuming that these are going to be free, but don't, yeah, you need to go and check out. And it's Thread Yarns, Thread Yarns up above. Can you see? Yeah. Well, my word, where has July gone? Where has July gone? We've got, well, we haven't got a week, have we? Because it's Friday. Oh, so it's Tuesday, next Tuesday. I'm not sure if I will be able to get another video up by Tuesday, but it might be next Friday. But that'll be fine. Yes, that'd be fine. I'm out tomorrow all day. I'm going to Black Sheep Wools in Warrington, and they have a really good online presence, and they're celebrating their 40 years being in business, which would be amazing. Really, really be amazing. They started off with a small shop in the village. It was a mum, and the business has grown so much that her daughter and I think 2 of her sons have joined the business, and they have just grown it so that they can just taken it into like the 21st century. And they've worked through the pandemic. They have make-alongs, they have free patterns, they have a really good selection of commercial yarn. They've got some hand dyed sections in there. They've got a fabulous Rowan, their flagship for Rowan yarn, and it's all of different price ranges. So they've got really good shapiers section. They're all about the whirl at the moment, and they're making this this shawl. That's the make along, but there's always something, so which would be really good to pop along and have a look and see what you think. So I'm looking forward to going there. I'm going with my daughter, my eldest daughter, the crafty one. So we're going to have a M&D day, a mother and daughter day. So she's picking the old lady up. Well, she's coming to stay tonight, and driving the old lady to the yarn shop, and we're just going to spend some time there. I don't know how long we'll be there, but they have fabulous little tea shop there. So even if your other half perhaps takes you, or you go with somebody that's not that keen, they can perhaps go in the little cafe and do fabulous cake, and you would have to have a slice. I said you have to have a slice. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to leave it here because I've already rattled on for 20 minutes. So thank you very much for keeping me company, and I look forward to seeing you next week, and I will have a bauble. Oh my word, did you hear that? I will have a bauble. I actually believe in myself. My word for this year is embrace. So I am embracing myself first and foremost, because if I'm well and okay, then hopefully everything else will be as well. And I'm embracing my craft. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll go and edit this, and I'm hoping if I don't get a chance to get this up today, maybe I can get it up on Sunday. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye, my lovelies. Bye.